So I guess I should actually start off with I've seen this movie. I don't know how many times. How often have you either of you two ever seen this thing?
This was
Never.
the first. Never. This was the first.
Alrighty. So I guess overall feelings. I'll go first right away. This is a tongue-in-cheek classic. This is the kind of movie you set in the background and you kind of make fun of it a bit as you're just kind of periodically watching.
It's perfect mystery science theater
It's perfect
material.
bait for Mystery Science Theater, which it was, and it's also perfect bait for any kind of group to get together and just have some fun and very much tongue in cheek it all the way through. Perfect
Yeah.
for it. So
It's
I,
definitely better than The Room.
well, uh, I guess because there's a little bit more going on, and it's absolutely ridiculous almost every step of the way through. Yeah, it's a little. The room is memeable. Mistress Manos is just jokeable the entire time. Like you don't even need memes. This thing's just a weird little set corner all by itself over there. So I guess overall thoughts. Gonna go to Genix.
It's definitely a drug dream. Wow. And how many jump cuts there is give somebody some severe whiplash.
Oh yeah. Well, apparently
Um,
the camera can only run for 35 seconds, so that's why every single one of those happened. Right on
One
time.
of
uh,
the actors was on LSD while they were making the movie, and the movie makes you feel like you're on
you're
LSD.
LSD. Um, the woman apparently gets hysteria if you so much as just literally accidentally drop a piece of paper. Because I'm sorry, it's like, why are you crying and screaming about you didn't see anything? You're in the bedroom with your daughter.
Taking a nap.
Stop. It's like, and then suddenly, like, oh, I'm like, what?
Uh,
Um, the daughter is just like, puppy.
yeah, the daughter's just
um,
going on about dogs and doesn't give a darn about what else is going on around her.
um, husband, eh? He got his, he got a wet ear. That's about all I can say about that.
And
And
now he watches the place when the master's away.
um, the master is I just put it all the group of villains is just something. I'm not sure for what word, and
Cult.
but he's got a bunch of bickering wives, so I guess he's probably regretting life choices, but he's stuck with it now. But I guess that's what happens when you serve a dark god.
That's what happens when you serve a dark god who only wants wives.
Also, also just those cops uh need to be arrested, and teenagers apparently sucking face is just the normal pastime now these days. Or back then.
For back then, probably, yeah. There's not much else going on.
Sex?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, now that mom and dad gonna get angry because you didn't leave room for the Lord. All right, Ozzy, thoughts?
So going into this, I knew nothing about this movie other than its name. Like I
It's a
like
name.
I
It's
know
infamous.
well, the thing is I know people like Cinema Snob reviewed it. But here's the thing is I'd always hear people talking about, "Oh man, Cinema Snob's review of Manos: The Hands of Fate is so good." It's like yeah, but I don't watch Cinema Snob, so I don't really know. Like I only was aware of that because of the group of people I used to associate with who were
Gotcha.
obsessed with all the Channel Awesome people. So it's like literally the only reason I know Manos: Hands of Fate exists.
Mhm.
Um, but it was interesting. Like I said, it's better than The Room at least because like
Oh yeah,
in the
miles.
room they were just literally just saying the same thing over and over again. This like was at least some attempt at like a serious plot line with in spite of the budget of $19,000 and a stick of gum. But
Clearly.
I will say the
Pretty
thing the
sure
thing
nineteen
was
thousand dollars went into the music and the camera.
The point where the villain woke up his wives and they're all just like bickering with each other. I was just thinking how funny it would be to just take that scene and dub over it with chicken noises.
Especially when they start their little weird pajama
Oh,
slap fight.
the pajama slap fight. Oh yeah. Santa's the natural exfoliant. Ease into it. Say uncle. Boom.
I will say probably the weirdest thing about this is, in spite of them randomly using jump cuts left and right throughout the movie, there are so many other points in the movie where they just hang on a shot for like way too long for no
Mhm.
reason.
We're going to
It's,
get our full use of the last 5 seconds of this reel.
I
Mhm.
said my line, now I'm going to stare at the camera for 20 seconds and you're not going to transition to a different scene. It's like it would have been better to cut that off. And the other scenes where you put in, admittedly, the points where they put in jump cuts, somebody probably fucked something up and they didn't want to re-record the part before they fucked up.
There might have been some of that, but also, again, we got to remember this is only a camera that can last 35 seconds. So you got to keep hopping to the next jump cut to keep the scene rolling. And I'm pretty
Okay.
sure it's probably because the damn tapes for it were so small that you had to keep reloading the damn camera.
I guess that explains it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty
But
sure
it's
that's the
still,
reason why it would only run for 35 seconds. That's how much footage was available in the camera at that time. And it was a little handheld.
it
Which would
was,
also
it was
explain the
definitely,
shaky cam
Ugh.
and the
Nowhere,
it
lack
was,
of focus.
to be fair, nowhere near as bad as
Not as modern shaky
modern
cam. Like
modern
shaky cam
cam.
as in you can't seem to keep this thing stable for very long.
Right. It's just because modern shaky cam, dear lord, that make somebody sick.
yeah, because when we were watching the RoboCop reboot, like it wasn't throughout the whole movie, but that one scene where they just went nuts with the shaky cam,
Oh yeah.
I was fucking pissed during that whole scene. I was like, this is actually a decent action scene, and you're ruining it because you're not holding the fucking camera still.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, the shootout
Or
at the restaurant or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, like that was a decent action scene, and they just ruined it by
yeah,
putting shaky cam in there for no reason.
yep.
My first major experience with shaky cam was 30 Days a Night, and I realized as I'm watching the vampires come out for the first time, I realized why they're using shaky cam for their first appearance. It's because they're literally just walking back and forth in front of and behind the guy, and they're using shaky cam to make it look like you can't perceive them properly as they're running around the guy. It's like no, this is bullshit. This is low budget, and you're just milking this as an excuse to not focus on the monsters as they're finally coming out for the first time. This is garbage.
Yeah, those are more or less my thoughts on the movie.
So already, favorite scene.
Uh,
I'll
you want
I'll
me to go first?
I'll go first. My favorite scene is the first walking scene for Torgo. That
He's getting
music
the
will
luggage.
forever haunt my memories for the rest of my life. Matter of fact, because of that song, they actually used it for the end credits for Mystery Science Theater. That's the one of like 3 or 4 times they ever changed the ending music for the show.
Um,
Torgo theme.
my favorite scene is any scene involving Torgo. Just any scene involving Torgo. Once he got removed from the story, it became boring.
Because we have no idea what this good man's up to, but he's on set again. Where is he going? Kevin?
But you,
Or Judge,
Um,
sorry.
um, I don't know. I really can't say I could think of a scene that would be a favorite. If I had to at least maybe pick one that just made me laugh the most. Um,
Yeah.
at the end, it probably has to do with Torgo. Is like when he's getting sacrificed. Um,
Oh, the sacrifice scene.
it's like it's like the master just watches as two of his brides just weirdly slap and smack and rub him. And I'm like, is this a sacrifice or is this happy ending?
It was a happy ending
And
for
then
somebody.
and then slowly gets up and then just puts his hand into the fire thing and then
And poof,
poof, and then you see him water with
run away with
his
a
hand.
flaming stump under his hand. Yeah.
And I'm just thinking, my head goes, well, there goes Curly.
Well, you know what? Actually, I thought was the funniest scene is was when they're trying to escape, and the wife trips and hits her knee on sand, and acts as though she just like shattered her knee on cement.
Yeah.
It's like she's like, oh, I can't go on any further. What the fuck are you talking
What was
about?
talking about?
Yeah, she just keeps having a further and further meltdown. Like every single little trip is a excuse to not keep going and run back.
It's like,
I think
you
that
just
might
did,
have, if in a better written movie, I would think that would be the like Manos curse trying to tempt her to keep pulling them back. But I couldn't say for sure on that one.
The thing is,
I mean,
she at least needed to twist her leg in like a certain way when she fell, rather than just falling knee first into the sand, where you know that there's no way that did any real damage to her leg.
yeah.
Yeah.
Or at least if anything else, at least put some raspberry jam on her knee or something.
Smucker's raspberries jams.
You telling me there wasn't enough budget for at least a jar of jam?
Better try preserves, because we remember when you sprained your knee out in the middle of the desert.
Something else I think is worth mentioning is like, because of the way the lighting ended up, the lighting and
It's
picture
a slightly
quality effect.
deteriorated version. Yeah, this is not
Yeah,
like the newer
it,
restored
the,
version for
the
people who
weird
were wondering.
the weird thing is the family's pet dog that died actually to me looked more terrifying when it was on camera than the master's dog that we were actually supposed to be afraid of.
I might have to give
Because
you guys like another airing of it when I get a better version, because I can probably grab a better version for like $8. It's looking like.
you could have a feeling if you get one that is not on the same disc as like four other movies, it's probably going to be better quality.
Well, to be fair, a lot of these movies aren't usually taken care of, so that version that we saw of Manos is the usual version that almost everyone sees. It's only if you go out your way to find a good version that's been upkept and restored that you'll actually find a better quality, which is apparently what they've managed to do. They managed to find the negatives, so there is restored versions out there now, and one of them is about $8. Yeah.
Overall, it was interesting to watch.
Yeah,
I don't really,
overall, it's a crazy little flick. It's fun to poke fun at, and it's very interesting. I'm kind of curious what the sequels do with it. The sequels / a prequel do with it.
might be something to come back to later.
Might be something to do around Halloween again after I also get a better version of it.
When we roll back around to some other stuff, is like maybe watch the sequels to this around the same time we watch the Tommy Wise show.
Oh, yeah, that could be something.